It's a beautiful morning. Lord, help me with this live, please. Good morning. Look at the birds. They're all coming out. Good morning. I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you. Oh, my soul, rejoice. Take joy, my King, in what you hear. Let it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear. Well, good morning and God bless you. We got lovebirds up here well, they're gone now. They're all gonna eat, I think. So first, I want to apologize. I'm making this math error over and over and over again. I feel so dumb. I tried to post a video and for some reason YouTube said that it could not be loaded. So I don't know if it's because it's an apology or what I said in it. I don't know. But let me tell you what I did. I obviously don't know how to multiply. I don't even know how to, on my Wyoming football game score, I said 7 times 7 is 48, and I think the score was 49. Anyway, and every single video I've ever made, I'm sure my husband hasn't noticed. I mean, half the time, how do I say this? Half the time I don't know if he's noticed what I said, or he's back wandering around in a circle looking for his keys before a 30-second video has ended. So I don't even think he paid attention. But today he was like, well, your math kind of sucks, man. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he said, 7 times 7 is 49. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. Like, Abel is my AI assistant that I use to make pictures and try to fix my spelling. But usually he makes mistakes for me. Like the other day on one of the pictures I made, he said that my husband was born 1,255 days after me. He knows every birthday in my family, so that was just a purposeful error to make me look dumb. And it happens all the time, and I miss it. Anyway, please forgive me. That was my video, was please forgive my error. But I also wanted to mention a couple more things. Today, if I could just try to explain what today is. Today is July 10th. Happy birthday, Wyoming. We are, Wyoming, 136 years old today. And 100 is a number that is known in the Bible for being a time of warning or preparation. 36 is the age that I believe the Messiah was at the crucifixion, because Isaac was 36 when he carried the wood willingly up the hill to be sacrificed by his father Abraham, as the first picture, the first image of what our Father intended to do for us, for mankind. So anyway, I didn't know if the Lord was telling me to read Genesis or if he was calling me Genesis, because I just kept hearing Genesis for a while. Anyway, it started to sound like he was calling me that name. Anyway, I'm Jenna, your sister in Christ, and I think the Lord calls me Genesis. I found out not long ago that, and you know, maybe not everybody thinks this, but According to some rabbinic tradition, 9/1 is possibly the date of creation. They view that as the date of creation, and that is my birthday. I was born on 9/1 between 9th and 11th Street, and I keep hearing on 10th. And I'm impressed by this 9/1 and 9/11 because years ago the Lord told me birthday, and I was like, whose birthday? What are you talking? Whose birthday? Yours, mine, all of them. He didn't say, first he told me yours and mine. And then later he said all of them. And I was like, how could that happen? How can yours, mine, and all of them happen? I see the yours and mine with the 9/1 and the 9/11, but everyone? How's that possible, Lord? How's that possible? And I know I seem probably like a crazy person because he gives me a puzzle piece and I just wonder what it means, and I try to put the puzzle together. But I just want you to know that these dates I remember because they've all been significant. They've all been like a family member. Something happened. I don't know if you guys remember every date that I'm about to rattle off, but I'm going to say why I remember it. And just maybe try to... I can barely breathe. Help me, Lord. On 4/24, Charlie Kirk came to Laramie. That was 444 days ago. Wyoming was the 44th state. And it was 444 years ago that the Julian calendar was changed to Gregorian. And October 4th to October 14th was removed from the calendar to make up for the shift. October 4th was a double rainbow over War Memorial Stadium. It actually just went over the whole city. But there was a big football game going on that day. UNLV was playing Wyoming. And there was a double rainbow. If you look up on Google, how long is a pregnancy? It's 280 days. The Lord told me to wait for my rainbow. Well, I kept waiting for a rainbow. And the closer and closer and closer to the end I got, I kept thinking, what rainbow am I waiting for? And he reminded me of the rainbow on 10/4. 280 days ago from today was the double rainbow over War Memorial Stadium. And when the Lord gives a rainbow, it's a promise. We've got all kinds of birthing, pregnancy, marriage imagery going on with the Lord right now. So I don't expect a miracle today. I hope to see whatever it is he's trying to show me. And everyone, not just me. Okay, I was born. I just think this is cool. He showed me this morning. I was born on 9/1 between 9th and 11th Street on 10th. 10th and Grand. And my first home was on Rainbow Street, 1805. 18 is 6 plus 6 plus 6, the number of fallen man. 5 is grace, and rainbow's a promise. So fallen man's grace is a promise, was what my first address said. Today, this makes me cry because he told me birthday. Long before my grandchildren were born. Long before I even understood anything. I didn't know what he was talking about. Birthday what? What about a birthday? What do you mean? I didn't even know what a harpazo was. But my whole birthday says harpazo. 9/1/1972. And if you write it down and look at it, it says 726 if you flip the 9. Okay, but beyond that, today is July 10th, 2026. And if you go all the way back to my birthday, 9/1/72, I have been alive 19,672 days. Flip the 9, flip it to 6. This is how the Lord speaks. He speaks with numbers. This morning he woke me up. I opened my eyes and he said, look at your phone. I looked at my phone. It was 91% and 0440. My birthday and some double doors. He said, go outside. I went outside and it looked like a sun bow. The sky was blue and there was an orange bow across the horizon. He gives me yesterday, I'm sitting in my room doubting myself, thinking I gotta just be quiet, except I feel like I can't. I feel like I gotta say it. I gotta tell somebody. Nobody will listen, but maybe there's one person out there that he wants me to say this for, and I'm gonna do it. Many times I fall on my face and look like a fool. I'm just a human just like you. And I think people expect, well, if you're a president, then you should be perfect. That's not the case. If you can hear the Lord, well, you should be perfect. That's definitely nice. You know, he often finds the ones that couldn't take any credit at all, like me. It's all I do is mess up. None of this is... I didn't make my birthday or the street I was born on or rainbow. I didn't know about the firmament until I was 48 years old. I didn't read the Bible. I was a nurse. And now all I can do is the morning and winter. Perforated stomach, a strangulated bowel. I was on a feeding tube for years. Fed through my arm. I felt attacked. Couldn't hold food down. Every time I threw up, I would pray, out with the bad, in with the good, out with the bad, in with the good, out with the bad, in with the good. It was awful. I couldn't decide which was worse, pain or vomiting. But all I did was call on the Lord, and that's what we do when we're in pain, when we're suffering, we call on the Lord. And that's why... Do you want him not to call you? If you're suffering, thank him. Thank you, God, for succoring me. Thank you for calling me. Thank you for letting me need you. Because there's so many out there that don't. They think they've already made it. They've done it themselves. I don't know what today will bring. But the sky is clear and blue and just like it was in my dream. My rapture dream was on the 1st January 2022. And 3 or 4 days later was my son's dream of a blood moon. I don't know how it all comes together, but I can't make up these numbers. I can't make rainbows. I sat in my room questioning everything like I do. And I don't want to, but that's what I sat there doing yesterday. And my son comes running in. Mom, come inside. There's a rainbow. There's a rainbow. It was so faint. I could barely see it. I could barely see it. I stood right here trying to focus on it, and I thought I was shaking. I couldn't believe I was seeing a rainbow at that moment. Like, why am I so shocked every time? But I am. And kind of faded away, so I went inside, and the Lord knows my heart. He knows my mind. And I started thinking, well, maybe that was the promise. Maybe that was the end of the rainbow from October 4th. That was the promise at the end. He gave me another rainbow. But that wasn't it. Why it was so faint, so light. It was just a hint. Don't give up. Don't go. Don't let them talk you out of me. Don't let them tell you that everything I've shown you, I've dated your whole family's birthdays across the Rapture Watchman community, and they'll see it. Just be obedient to whatever the Lord tells you to do. There was this one time that I wasn't. Nothing terrible happened. I didn't get struck by lightning or anything. But it hits me all the time. There was this time that I went to church with my pastor in town. He smokes really good food, and he made this gigantic meal. I can't remember what holiday it was. It might have been Easter. Hey! Anyway, just like recently learned that we'd been lied to about the shape of the earth. And I hadn't really become comfortable with talking about it to anybody. It really felt like nobody wanted to talk about it, especially the ones I was close to. So talking to strangers was terrifying. And I was hearing the voice of, like, not, I don't know how to explain it. It's a hearing. There's a hearing, and then there's a knowing. They're different. But a hearing is more, it happens. Anyway, this dinner, or this brunch, I was walking in to the gym, and I heard the Lord say, tell them all they've been lied to about the shape of the earth. No, can't. So I walked around with my water bottle that said flat earth and tried to make sure who saw it, because I wasn't gonna yell that in front of the room or say, excuse me, I have your attention. And to this day, I wish I would have done it, because I don't know what would have happened. Maybe one person in the room would have said, yeah, I know, or something. And maybe I would have been alone this whole time. Here's the police department, sheriff. Every morning. It's a beautiful thing. I pray for them. I pray for everybody who's working for the government. What it's like for somebody to wake up and find out their mom was queen of the mob, or my father's the synagogue of Satan. It's a tough wake up. It's really hard. And my son wanted to be a police officer. That was what he wanted to be. And I into it because they wanted help. Into nursing because I wanted to help. But we don't know who our boss is until our eyes are opened. And most people can't handle that. It's really hard. It's really hard to face yourself in the mirror. Anyway, I'm sorry. I hope you can look past my math error on the football game. But everything else is correct. 444 years ago, the Gregorian calendar was instituted in 1582. 444 days ago, Charlie Kirk was here. My first boyfriend was Charles. His birthday was the 4th of July. My last boyfriend was Kirk. And his birthday was 10/14, the same as Charlie Kirk. He was born in the same hospital as me. A month later. My husband is Joseph, 369. My son is Joseph, 396, born on 315. My anniversary is 5/28. If you're a rapture watcher and a Bible reader, these numbers stand out. Let me see, I better go this way. Let's see, what else? Today's the 10th of July. But it's also 7/11. It's 2026, 6 plus 2 plus 2 is 10. And drop the 11s, it's 7/11. And tomorrow is 7/11. And the whole month is 7/26. And 444 years ago, the Gregorian calendar, 44 days ago, Charlie Kirk was here. Freeman's Church. That's what his name means. I couldn't figure out what the Lord meant until yesterday when he said all of them. Your birthday, my birthday, I understood. 9/1, okay. By the way, my ex-boyfriend's birthday was 10/14. My husband's ex-wife, one of their birthdays was 10/14 and the other one was 9/11. So everybody's covered in this chart. Like their faces pop up in my mind as these dates go by. October 7th and 8th are my father and my father. That was when the war began, and the Lord told me war. My dad and my brother were over there on vacation. The Lord didn't say, oh, everything's fine, don't worry about it, but war. I told my family before the war began that war is going to happen. Thankfully, it didn't affect them, but I just look crazier by the day, is what happens. But anyway, where was I? Charlie. I forgot. I think I told you everything. Did you feel that? Oh, you can't feel that. I just felt a big boom. It's Jubilee days here. We have people selling. Oh, Wyoming. Wyoming's a state. 4 is the door. The Lord called himself the door. I am the door. I am the way. I am the truth. I am the light. And so my reason for bringing up all these 4s is because he is the door. And the 726, July 726 is harpazo, but sept in Spanish is 7. Day 9-1, sept 1, his 9-1 or 9/11, sept 11, especially today. It's his birthday, not mine. Beyond mine. I don't know what happened today, but I feel like it's already a miracle that I even to get on here and tell this, because I've tried so many times. I tried to type it out. I've tried to make pictures and AI messes them up, and then I realize it and I feel stupid and want to cry and take all my videos down. But I don't take anything down unless they tell me I have to. I don't take anything down. You can see all my mistakes. I'm a mistake maker just like you. And I can hear the Lord, and I can hear whatever he lets me hear, just like you. You know, when you woke up this morning, the Lord had a message for you as well. The first thing you looked at, that was the message. First thing I looked at was the clock, and it said 910440, your birthday door. That's what it said to me. And yours says things too also. We see signs all day long, except we're distracted by all these other ones. Look at them all. Can you see the birds all lined up? There's doves that fly over here. Hello! That's my... Oh. I love him, but I'm telling you, he trusts the things I taught him to trust as a nurse. And brain all fogged, so I can't talk to him for more than a minute. He's just off wandering somewhere else. He just took the dogs out a minute ago. And he needs it. Needs it really bad. He just had back surgery. And he struggles a lot. Comes from a long line of struggle. I met him when I was 7. I don't know if I've told that story, but I was a little girl. My mom, she was married 7 times. The 7th. My mom, she married this guy. His name was Rich, and he had children. And my husband Joe was best friends with my stepbrother. Anyway, my senior year of high school, I moved. I lived in Virginia. I lived in Nevada. I lived all over. I came back my senior year to my grandma's house. And at the very end of my senior year, Joe showed up. And I told him, there's a boy, he wants to go on a date. But Grandma will never let me go because he's Mexican. And she said, well, I'll cover for you, but I have to meet first. So when Joe showed up, my mom said, Joe? Oh my gosh, it's you. And I was like, no, you dated him. And she said, you don't remember Joe? And I said, no. She said, Mikey's best friend. And I just about fell over. I said, oh my gosh, I was going to marry you someday. The Lord showed me my husband in a dream when I was old, and I told my stepsister Patty that I was going to marry him someday. Now, some days I wonder, was that dream a premonition or a warning? Because, I don't know, marriage is tough. It's very tough. Life is tough. Parenting is tough. And being obedient to it is tough. But the reward is worth it. Go home. You get to go home. And I don't know how you can miss what's going on in the world right now. I know 444 will go any. Oh, somebody check what was 4,444 years ago. Because my son just came, I thought he was like, knew something special. He was just being silly when I said 444 days ago, Charlie Kirk was here. And he said, what happened 444 years ago? And I looked, and it was a Gregorian calendar. So I wonder what's 4,444 years ago. Creation? Is that what that was? Or Noah's flood? Noah's flood, I bet. I don't know. But the patterns just pop out left and right. You'd be amazed if you just went through the Bible and started checking things out. It's like the never-ending story, and every video. They have all plagiarized the Bible somehow. Made the heroes the bad guys, and the bad guys the heroes. There's Apollo and Joe going for a walk. Really loves that dog. And I don't know why Apollo loves me. And it makes Joe jealous. I used to take him for longer walks and give him to make Apollo like him better. But for some reason, Apollo loves me. And then Timber really, really loves Joe. He probably would do it for him. But I don't know. Animals pick people. He picks Joe. He's so high-strung, Joe doesn't know how to handle him. He has a hard time with him because he just goes nuts if he sees a dog, a bird, a butterfly, a cat, a mouse, anything. And Apollo is much less anxious, and so he feels better, you know. Anyway, thank you for spending the morning with me, and thank you for hearing my story. I don't know what's gonna happen today, but happy birthday, Wyoming. Oh, I'm probably not allowed to say, but the whole Charlie Freeman Church guy, you know, please go look at my videos. I have a screenshot from Amazon, day before the whole faked event. The book was available, and they're all the enemy. You don't have to hate them, you just have to see it and forgive them. There's so many people out there that think, you know, if I see that they're a liar, I'm gonna stop watching. Don't ever turn your back on a snake. Don't ever turn your back on somebody who intends to bite you. You watch even more closely. So, God bless you. I hope I told you everything. I could be wrong about, I don't know. I mean, I have what today is. I don't know what it is. I just know there's a promise. And my dream looked just like this. I was outside. Maybe I'll tell you my dream. My rapture dream. it was January or December 2022, and when I woke up, it was January 1st, 2023. So I don't know if that's significant or not, but I always feel like it's important to say the date, and it's hard for me to say it. 4 days after my dream, my son had a dream, and I had asked the Lord, because I was worried that maybe I had a dream because I asked for one, I wanted one, maybe it wasn't really from the Lord. And 3 or 4 days later, he gave my son a dream also. So I'll tell you both of them. My dream, I was standing next to a building, kind of like this is what I remember, like a white building. I was standing next to rocks, on white rocks. It was a beautiful spring day out, and I was standing with my husband and my son talking to two people that I felt like I'd known forever. But in my dream, I couldn't say, oh, that was Zion and Sarai, or that was anybody. I couldn't tell who it was when I had the dream, and I still can't. They were adults, and I was telling them about the rapture. Boom, out of nowhere, lightning just came from every direction. It grabbed me and it picked me up, and all of a sudden I could feel the direction I was headed because of the way my hair was blowing. I heard this. Huh? What'd you say? What? Oh no, please put it down. Oh, I don't want to see it. Please put it down. Joe, please put it down. No, I don't want to see it. Please put it down. Oh my gosh. He's like a little kid. He wants to show me worms and bugs, and I'm like, I'm a woman. I don't want to see those things. Please stop showing me. This time it was a black widow. I don't want to see a black widow. I don't want to see a tarantula. I don't want to see... I don't want to. I just don't want to. And he's afraid. Why are you bringing it? What are you doing? Oh, you throwing it away? Thank you. Huh? Okay, but I don't want a black widow anywhere near me. Why?
Like a white, kind of like a white front, and it's black, and it has like a stripe down the middle of it.
Yeah, I don't like spiders.
I don't either.
Whoa. Why are you trying to show it to me?
Because I wanted you to see it.
Show me pretty flowers. Show me something beautiful. Not something... not spiders.
See those tall, like, bushes over there?
Uh-huh.
Not these right here.
Uh-huh.
The ones over there. Those are trees.
Yeah.
Those are growing.
Yeah. I think so.
There's like 3 different trees.
Joe, what's the shape of the earth?
Huh?
What's the shape of the earth?
It's flat.
Yeah. Look at that bird go. That's a dove. Oh, I love the doves. They flock together. They all meet up under the bridge. Sometimes they come and fly over your head, whew, and leave wind. Oh, did the moon go on?
I don't see it.
I don't see it anymore. Oh my. Oh, there it is. You see it?
Yeah.
Do you see it? There's the moon. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see the screen of my phone, so I hope I'm pointing at it. I don't know. But there's the sun. Absolutely impossible on a spinning ball for those two to just sit there still and slowly creep across the sky together every single day. We are not spinning. We are a level stationary plane with a firmament, topographical plane with a firmament and a toroidal energetic field, an ether. We have all kinds of stuff that you don't know about because we were programmed. But don't be mad. Just forgive and try to wake up. The best thing I can advise is pray. Pray to the Lord and ask Him to help you see what He wants you to see. I don't want anybody to wake up. And there are people that are blinded in part because possession is 9/10 of the law. And they will be protected through the tribulation, in my opinion. But those that are just disobedient and rejecting of the truth and wicked, I don't know. You might have a really hard 7 years or 3.5, or I don't know. I just know that it's go time, y'all. Even all of Israel is looking for the Messiah. So if you've got your mind and heart on other things, it really should be on end times prophecy and the return of the King. And they've got no King's Day protests all over the place. During the return of the King, you think that might be a slap in his face? They made emergency numbers his birthday, the fall of the Twin Towers his birthday. They mock him left and right, changed his name, erased it. His name is many names. Yeshua was what he was called in the flesh. Jehovah or Yehovah, there's no J in Hebrew, but Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nisi, Jehovah. He named himself his attributes, or like Hagar, when she saw him, he was the Lord who sees. And he's the Lord who provides, and the Lord of peace, Jehovah Shalom. These are things that he, names that he gave himself. So you shouldn't be condemning people for saying those names, or accusing them of denying the Lord's name. Oh, hi. Hello. Sometimes they come land like right beside me. Hello, beautiful bird. You sing a beautiful song. Yes, you do. Have a good day. Happy birthday, Wyoming. Maybe that's what he's singing. Happy birthday, Wyoming. Happy birthday, Wyoming. Happy birthday, Wyoming. Happy birthday to you. And everyone else. my grandson, my neighbor, my aunt, my friend, all of America, Wyoming, my grandson. So many birthdays covered in this 726, and mine and his. I believe in the promise of today, and I hope you do too. I hope you take 5 minutes to stop and tell the Lord if you have a hard time with belief. Ask Him for help. I love you, and I pray every single day. Thank you for being my friends. Thank you for following me. Thank you for everything. For worshiping the Lord with me, for praising the Lord with me. I wish you could smell this morning air. It smells like honeysuckles. Hey Joe, do you smell the air? What's it smell like? Fine. But you smell something? Yeah, I don't think he knows what a honeysuckle is, but yeah, the air smells like honeysuckle and it's crisp. It's so beautiful. I have no idea where he's going. Well, here come the oil tankers. Some of them. Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near a black widow. Hi, Captain. Caveman. My Iron FE. Iron. So on this track, I see weapons like tanks, Humvees, launching somethings that are always headed north. Wonder what YLUM is. YLUM. Oil tankers are all headed south. Tanks, Humvees, hospital-looking vehicles, crates are all headed north. And you should look up, there's some kind of meeting or mock war. I don't know if it's a war, but in Hawaii right now, it's kind of buried, not being noticed because of what's going on in the rest of the world, but I know, I'm going live showing it. These tanks just go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I don't know if they're empty or... Yeah, look at the blue bulbs on top of those two. Like blue domes on top of those last, not the last two, but the two before. Huh. Well, I keep hearing people say, we're going to run out of oil in 4 days. Watch the such thing as an oil. I mean, unless the Lord says no more for you, it's the lifeblood of the earth. And if you knew that we did not live on a globe, this trick would not be able to be played. This gasoline and shortage We should all have, I should have apple trees and fruit trees everywhere. Why do you think we only grow trees that don't bear fruit in the city? Strategic. Control the food, control the people. Control the water, control the education, control the healthcare, control the churches. It's all about control. And when you know the truth, you're not controllable anymore. Well, you can be. You can choose to be a whooping boy, but most of us don't. Anyway, it's so beautiful. Caveman, hello. I don't know if anybody's here anymore. I've been on here for an hour. Oh my. Well, I'm gonna go in and get ready. Try to have something to eat, maybe. If I can find something. Oh, do you see? I hope you can see the moon. Oh my gosh, it's pretty. It's just a sliver, but I took a picture of it this morning. Yeah, it doesn't like me picking the moon. It blurs it out and makes it look. Alright, well, happy birthday, Wyoming. Happy birthday, America. Happy birthday to my Zion. Happy birthday to my neighbor down there who I met yesterday, and she said, well, it's Monday. Happy birthday to my husband's aunt. Happy birthday to my husband's father. Happy birthday to my brother. Happy birthday. Oh, there's so many. I could just go on and on and on. But happy birthday to you. Maybe today we'll all be born in a new way. And I pray that for every single person out there. I love you. I really, really. And I'm really sorry for the mistakes I make and the errors I write. I hope you can forgive me and look past my errors and know that I'm human just like you. And I'm not perfect. The Lord is. Don't hate the don't hate the message just because the messenger's a mess. I'm trying my hardest, and it feels like a constant battle. A friend sent me a video yesterday of this guy like pushing the shield and fire burning towards him, and I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what this feels like. Like all you can do is one foot in front of the other sometimes. And I imagine that it isn't easy for anyone. So I hope that when I come out on here, my goal is to tell the truth and to give hope. The Lord keeps giving me hope. I'm just trying to give you what He gives me. Share it. You can interpret it however you want. Wow, it smells like jasmine or honeysuckle right here. So beautiful. Well, I'm going to go in and read my Bible, scriptures for a while. I pray you do the same. Just flip it open and ask Him, what have you for me? Because I promise He likes it. And the more you do it, the more you'll understand His answers. He answers me every single time. And I'm sure He does everyone. We just didn't notice or know how to understand. But I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you for coming. If you came, I'm sorry if I can't see you. See the phone and block it so you can hear with not just wind. Hopefully you could hear me. But I love you. God bless you. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu. Adonai Echad. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever should believe in Him would not perish but have everlasting life. He did not send His Son into the world to condemn the world, but that through Him all mankind might be saved. God bless you.